Former State Representative Bill DeWeese is back in the news again. A long-term Waynesburg legislator was recently sued basically by the Democratic State Party, which is trying to get him off the ballot for the upcoming primary election. Mr. DeWeese, who is currently serving 2.5 to 5 years in prison for theft and conflict of interest for having his workers doing campaign work on state time. And basically he did step down before he was sentenced. He did remain on the ballot. He did win the primary last spring, and so now he's going to be on the ballot, and he will be running for a 2-year term. Now, Mr. DeWeese has contended that his hope is that somehow that he'll have his appeal and it'll be heard and his conviction will be overturned, and then he'll be able to serve in the state legislature next January. However, most legal experts say this is nothing but a pipe dream, that typically appeals take at least a year, sometimes even longer. So the idea that this somehow will be heard before the end of the year is chances are pretty much nil. And of course, Mr. DeWeese could have avoided all of this. Typically, whenever most politicians are found guilty, they step down immediately. And if he had, when he was found guilty last January, then you could have had 2 separate elections, one for the current year till the end of this year to fill the vacancy, and then you would have had another regular 2-year election for the next 2 years. But since Mr. DeWeese didn't step down, and he decided to run in the primary, and for reasons not only to folks in Greene County or whatever, nobody challenged him, so he is on the ballot. I mean, the Democratic Party obviously concerned that it's not going to look good to have somebody running from prison. And what are the chances? There's a very good chance that they might lose this seat to a Republican. And that would probably be the first time in ages that a Republican has held the seat in this 50th district, which is heavily dominated by Democrats. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The State Department people had told us before that this situation was unprecedented. There's never been a situation like this. So I guess that the State Democratic Party is feeling like they, give it a shot. They're going to have a hearing on August 8th. There has to be if there's something going to happen, it has to happen by August 13th. If Mr. DeWeese is either going to step down or the court makes a ruling that he has to step down, and then the Democratic Party would have 10 days in which to nominate a candidate to run in the fall. So we'll see what happens. Of course, Mr. DeWeese could spare everybody all this drama by just agreeing to step down, but certainly he's given no indication that he will, and it is just a shame, because you think that probably a lot of people are probably telling him, friends, advisors, whatever, telling him that he should step down for the best interests of the party and the residents of the 50th district. But so far, he's holding out for this pipe dream and thinking that somehow, he's still going to be able to be a state legislator. So we'll see what happens come August 8th when Commonwealth Court will have a hearing, and I'm sure they'll render a decision several days after that, before that August 13th deadline. So that's it for right now. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At theherald-standard.com, our mission is to provide news, information, and services to enable our communities to prosper. Every day, we strive to achieve this goal through 3 dynamic products. Wake up each morning to a copy of the Herald-Standard.com newspaper delivered to your home. Enjoy the e-edition and exact replica of our print product on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Or secure unlimited access to our full-coverage digital news site online at heraldstandard.com. One local news leader, 3 great options.
Talking about former State Representative Bill DeWeese, longtime lawmaker from Waynesburg, who is now being sued by the state Democratic Party. They're trying to get him off the ballot for the November election, and we've said that we think he should step down to avoid further embarrassment. He has this pipe dream that his sentence is going to be overturned and he'll be able to still serve in the state legislature next year, but chances of that happening are very, very remote, and everybody would be best served by him just stepping down. But now we want to hear what you have to say, so you can send a letter to the editor. You can online, mokeefe@heraldstandard.com, or you can just send it by regular mail, 8-18 Church Street, Uniontown, PA 15401. And please just remember that you have to sign the letter. We don't run anonymous letters, and also please put your phone number so we can verify that you did write it. So looking forward to hear what you have to say about this important issue. That's going to wrap up our show for this week. My name is Mark O'Keefe. I'm executive editor for HeraldStandard.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.